this is Nutty Rock Chick, and I'm reviewing ROH Best in the World. I'm going to be looking down because I've got notes. It was a good show. I did enjoy it. First match was Colt Cabana. Boom, 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 Colt Cabana. Love Colt Cabana. He's so much fun. This wasn't the most high-speed match or the most technical match, but it was definitely entertaining. It was Colt Cabana versus Ciampa. I don't really know him very well, so that was kind of a new one on me. I put 2 stars on that one, but definitely fun. Mike Bennett versus Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal's return. It was a good solid 3-star match. Very enjoyable. It was really nice to hear how well the ROH crowd were reacting to all of the matches. The crowd noise was really, really good. Homicide versus Rhino. I don't really like Homicide, and I don't really like Rhino. I put 2.5 stars. I did laugh at the "fuck you Rhino" chant. That made me giggle. But like I said, neither of those guys I'm really a fan of. So I don't know how biased my rating is on that one. The next match was Steve Corino and Jacobs, with Jacobs versus Michael Elgin. The actual match was about 2.5 stars. Steen turning up and everything Steen said was 5 stars. So I must admit, I think Steen's part kind of overshadowed the match to a certain extent, because it was kind of, they were so passionate about Steen being there. We want Steen chance, we got Mr. Wrestling chance, let him stay chance. And Steen being there felt so much more important than the match did. So in a way, it pulled the match down a little bit, purely because it was so overshadowed by Steen being there. And Steen, bless him, was absolutely fucking brilliant. He doesn't even have to wrestle. He just turns up and talks, and he's a genius. It's ridiculous. Next was it intermission, or was it El Generico first? I think it was El Generico first. There's little things that I love about Ring of Honor chants. And fuck TNA, and counting El Generico's smacks actually in Spanish for him. He's a couple of the funny ones. I really enjoyed that one. It was a sort of 3.5 star for me, but I am a Daniels fan, so slightly biased, I must admit. And I do like El Generico as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if that went up to sort of 4 stars. That wouldn't shock me. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good little match. El Generico won. I'll rerun through the winners at the end, by the way, because sometimes I forget to mention who won when I'm rambling through, but I will go back through and say all the winners at the end. Right, 4-way tag. Briscoes versus Kings of Wrestling versus All Night Express versus the world's greatest tag team. One thing I will say about ROH is they remind me why I love tag wrestling, because I've always been a massive tag wrestling fan, and their tag wrestling reminds me why. Because even TNA to a certain extent, they've only got a couple of tag teams that are really at that level, and WWE just has none. But ROH is where really good tag team wrestling lives. Okay, first we had the All Night Express eliminate the Briscoes, and one thing I want to say is how much the All Night Express have grown. especially Kenny King. There were a couple of times watching Kenny King where I was literally like, fuck, he's good. So it's almost shock. They have improved and they keep improving, and I would not be surprised if by next year All Night Express had the tag titles, because they definitely are really getting loads better. Then we had the Kings Wrestling eliminate All Night Express, and then the World's Greatest Tag Team eliminated the Kings of Wrestling, making the World's Greatest Tag Team the winner. 4 stars, absolutely brilliant tag team wrestling. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really, really good match. I wouldn't be surprised if people go higher. If people go 4.5, 5, I wouldn't be shocked. It was a good little match. I think there were a few people that were a little bit disappointed by it, because they were comparing it to Tag Wars. But I thought it was a good match. I really enjoyed it. And Eddie versus Davey. The last time I really liked 2 guys who were going against each other this much was Brett and Sean. And for those of you who know me, you know how much of a compliment that is. It was a bloody good match. It was a technical exhibition. It was everything you'd want from a match was there. It was just very, very, very well done. Davey Richards won, which was absolutely brilliant, and he gave a really emotional speech afterwards, and I destroyed my mascara at that point. It was really good. It was a really good pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I'll run back through the winners for you, because I know I'm a bit scatterbrained. Okay, so Colt Cabana versus Ciampa. Ciampa won. Mike Bennett versus Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal won. Homicide versus Rhino. Homicide won. Steve Corino versus Michael Elgin. Michael Elgin won. Daniels versus El Generico. El Generico won. The 4-corner tag, World's Greatest Tag Team won. And Eddie versus Davey. Davey won. Absolutely cracking fun pay-per-view. And now I'm going to go find somewhere to watch True Blood. So I shall catch you guys soon.